Hi everybody, today's video is about reprogramming the Hunter C111, a 1980s computer that I'm still using to the date. The Hunter C111 is a microcontroller based computer. It was introduced in the late 1980s by Hunter Engineering Company. Hunter Engineering has dominated the alignment equipment market since the 1950s. Lee Hunter started the company back in the 1930s with the creation of a better automotive battery charger. So at the beginning of the 1980s, Hunter launched the model A111, which was the first computerized aligner with a CRT to display graphics and store vehicle specifications. Prior to CRT displays, the machines used analog readouts to indicate the alignment angles. But the first, more user-friendly alignment computer was the C111 model, which is the subject to this video. The C111 allowed the user to interact with the machine by activating the functions on a rotating software menu system, also store and recall vehicle specifications. Almost at the same time, Hunter followed with the model D111, which was a more advanced system with color graphics and adjustment guidelines for the mechanic to follow. Also began using optical sensor assemblies that didn't require the use of elastic tow lines. Newer models followed through the years. Models F, G, and H were basically the same as the D111, all of them using EEPROM-based memory systems and run by a microcontroller. Later on, Hunter started to use PC-based systems powered by Microsoft Windows. Photoreflective technologies came into use around 1998, and they kept improving such technologies up to today. So why do I still use the C111? Well, look at it this way. The machine does its job, I can calibrate it, and if it breaks, I can fix it. So this was a brief history of Hunter systems, but the real purpose of this video is to show you what I had to do to keep my vehicle specifications up to date. One thing that I have to make you aware of though is that this video is intended with an educational purpose in mind and not in any way should be viewed as a hack or reverse engineering of these vintage alignment systems. So let's get started. Here's my trusted C111 that I've been using through the years. The main program for the aligner is held on two 27256 EEPROMs, and the vehicle specification data is held in a single 27512 EEPROM. It has a storage capacity for about 800 vehicles, nothing fancy, just about 18 slots for numbers and a few controlling functions for those numbers. Altogether, will indicate the measuring angles necessary to perform an alignment. Hunter Engineering stopped servicing this aligner about 20 years ago. And I think the last specification EEPROM was dated for use in 1999 year model vehicles. I purchased the EEPROM programmer on eBay. Old school, ISA card, single ISA slot on that motherboard. Also I bought an EEPROM eraser. Had to get some alignment specs that came on a CD. So I decided to build a cabinet console where I could accommodate the computer, monitor, power supply, as well as the C111 motherboard, its power supply, monitor and keypad, so I could put everything together in a single place. I knew it was going to be a lot of work to program 800 vehicles, so must well get it done more comfortably. So I started by positioning the monitors one on each side, as you can see here. I use a SIF adapter to hold the EEPROMs and the C111 RAM chip. Here I am soldering the ribbon cable to the deep socket that holds the RAM chip. As you can see here, I use several ribbon cables to transfer data from the C111 board to the computer via the programmer. The SIF adapter connects directly to the C111 Spec socket. Here I am making the labels for my keypad for easily entering hex data to the program disassembler. It was configured as a hexadecimal keypad with the disassembler function keys on it. Finally, I use a timer to keep track of the EEPROM eraser. And here I am doing some testing on the machine.